What for you is the most striking takeaway from this report? Is it the fact that humanity is truly responsible for climate change, or the fact that it's all happening much faster than anyone thought?
I don't think that the assertiveness of the report itself is making a lot of change. We've been listening to scientists all over the world for years now that review together in the IPCC research from climate scientists to prove that there is an increasing certitude of the cause of climate change, climate disruptions, I prefer to say, which is human activities. But that's not, to me, the most important and striking point in that report. What is key here is that the tendency is bring us beyond 1.5 degrees for sure by 2030, which was actually the goal agreed upon at the COP25 in Paris for the end of the century, which makes the emergency even closer to us. It means we need to act bolder. We need to mobilize even more financial capitals to shift from a very carbon-intensive economy to a low carbon trajectory. And that puts a lot on our shoulders.
Indeed, and that really is the key point. We've heard so much strong language over the years. I'm sure for many of our viewers, it just feels like another report among many that have come out. Do you think that this time it will be enough to get world leaders to act at the summit in Glasgow?
I'm not sure that reports make a difference. Reports bring stronger evidence, act as an increasingly less gentle reminder for action. But what we will make a strong difference is political leadership. And as you said, this report is put on the table slightly in advance ahead of COP26 in Glasgow. This is a summit that is very much expected because it's where and when leaders from all across the world have to bring at the table their paper on how they will reduce their carbon emissions at a national scale. We've seen Europe making a lot of efforts to put a strong document on the table, the Fit for 55 program that was launched last month in Brussels. The US launched a very strong climate program, also in April, when the President Biden said he would be back in the Paris Agreement. We see this momentum gaining upon and ahead the COP26, but what we see is that it doesn't make a change because it doesn't embed and spill over to those emerging leaders and countries which make a very increasing contribution to greenhouse gas emissions. China, a factor by 3 of greenhouse gas emissions, and India a factor by 2. Those two countries have to contribute much bigger to COP26, and that might make a difference.
Thomas, thank you so much for coming in to speak to us. Thomas Friang, thank you very much.
Thank you.